Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass.
All right, so first off, introduce yourself.
DOM dot, you know what it is, man. DOM dot, Sanford, North Carolina out here, man.
All right. We'll dive right into the meat and potatoes of the question.
Oh, yeah.
What's the most important to you? Music or money?
I'm about to say money, man. We do the music for money, you know what I mean? I do. But, you know, I love music too, man, but I need that money, man. Yeah, gotta have it.
Think the money gives you more longevity with the music, or it's just life, quality of life?
Well, you know, in this business, you need money. You know what I mean? It takes money to make money, so I mean, but the music gonna give you that longevity that you need, man. That shit, I mean, it lasts forever. You know, you put it out one time and it's in the world.
If you would be honest with anybody, who would you say is the biggest influence on you as far as hip hop is concerned and your style, like overall?
I'd have to say Jay-Z. I was brought up on that, man. You hear me? That's it. I'm a Brooklyn-born baby, so you already know what it is, man. East New York, man. Brooklyn in the building. Yes, sir.
Well, that actually answers half of the last question.
Okay.
Which is, where are you from and where were you raised? So
Brooklyn, New York, man. East New York, Brooklyn-born baby. You hear me? Triple B's.
Gotcha.
Kings County.
So, do you want to just do music, or do you want to do other things through doing music?
Nah, man, music, like, music just the gateway. You feel me? I consider myself a businessman. You feel me? So, I mean, I'm just about my business, man. I mean, if music gonna take me there or get me there, then I'm gonna do music. If I got whatever I gotta do to get me there, I'm with it. You feel me?
Okay. How did music, you would say, affect your life in high school and even after high school?
Oh, man. Music changed my life, man. I remember when I wasn't doing music. That was a long time ago, man. Started out like 4th or 5th grade in school. My teacher let us like write raps in the back of the class, and then during lunch, and then perform them for the class in the back. You know what I mean? So like 4th or 5th grade, man, it started that creative process, and it's been going ever since.
Good answer. So I'm gonna put this question to you right here, because I think this is the age-old question from anybody
What's that?
that's ever did hip-hop, really. Because hip-hop is a different beast, right?
Yeah, of course.
What made you want to start rapping?
Well, like I said, man, we was doing that in Brooklyn, but it wasn't really a big thing. Like, it wasn't nothing that I was really aspiring to do. You know, we just knew some people that stayed across the boulevard. I think it was the Lost Boys, somebody like that. But my man G Black and Clarence Davenport, when I got down here, I met them. And that joint just meeting them just opened the door, you know what I mean? And I just realized that I could rap a little bit, you know what I mean? And it just went from there. And shout out to them too, man. Them some of the biggest inspirations you know, that I personally know, you know, big up to them.
Okay.
R.I.P. G Black.
Forever
Yes,
a
sir.
legend. Forever a legend. So this is the question that I've been wanting to ask. I use this question so many times in interviews. It's probably overused,
Yeah.
but it makes sense to ask this question.
Okay, what up?
In your music, usually before you start rapping in your visuals, I hear you say DOM dot. Ask them what that dot about.
Yeah.
So, please explain to me how you came to that name.
So, so originally, like when I got on the track, it was like D.O.M. You feel me? So I always put those dots in it, and that was like since maybe like 2008. I was doing that, and that period just made sense. You feel me? So, you know, that's it. It's just D.O.M. Period. Nigga, yeah. That's it. Period. Mean that's it. It's over.
I like that. So the period basically is to just signify, boom, that's it. It's over.
That's it. You feel me?
Confirmation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. When and what age
Yeah.
do you feel like you discovered hip hop?
I discovered hip hop.
When you discovered
Oh
it.
man.
Not when you started doing it,
Oh,
but
okay.
when you discovered it.
Okay. So I can't really remember the age, man, but it was a long time ago, bro. Like niggas was using record players back then. You feel me? Still. But I could tell you the first tape that I bought off the street. Because in Brooklyn, you can go buy them off the street. You know, they got tables, you know, they had the tapes and everything, you feel me?
Yeah.
So, my first tape was a Snoop Dogg tape. You know what I'm saying? I think it had the gin and juice on that joint,
Doggy
right?
style?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you just play that joint till the tape pop. You feel me?
Facts.
Yeah, so that was my first tape that I bought. But before that, you know, we was dubbing tapes, put the little tissue in the top of the tape, stick it in the recorder or whatever, boom, you get any song you want. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was probably like, maybe like 10, 9 to 10.
Wow. See it? So,
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Coincidentally, that was the first ever tape that I ever bought. Like I may have
Snoop.
I may have discovered hip hop a little bit earlier than Snoop.
Yeah.
That was the first tape I went to the store with my own money and bought. You know what I'm saying?
So,
I got away with it because, you know what I'm saying, like my dad was cool with me listening to the lyrics.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people's parents wasn't.
See, I had grandma, man. So grandma, you know, she was kind of laid back, but she was strict.
Yeah.
But you know, you were growing up in Brooklyn, man. Like you're gonna be introduced to all kind of things, man.
Yeah.
But the first click though, I think we was listening to like Boot Camp Click and Help the Sculptor and all them boys, man. It was something like that, man. But I remember walking in Manhattan by myself, and I had a Walkman. And that Biggie joint came out. I love it when they call me Big Papa. I think that was the one. Yeah, I think that was the joint, man. I think it was Ready to Die. That CD. I mean that tape he had.
Okay.
That joint was dope, bro.
Your favorite song? That's your song.
That's my song.
That's your song.
Oh.
Yeah, your favorite song. That's on me. That's your favorite song that you probably play too much. And then what's a song that you feel like is gonna be your new favorite song?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, well, right now, my favorite song that I play pretty much every time I play Duck Duck Goose.
Okay.
You know, but my
It's
new
Duck Duck Goose?
Yeah, Duck Duck Goose, man, on all platforms right now, man. Y'all go check it out, please. You feel me?
Yeah.
But my new favorite song haven't even came out yet. Nah, but see, I like my other track too, man. I like Philando, but I can only listen to that when I'm in that particular space. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it depends on how I'm feeling, man. Depends on what I want to hear. If I want to hear some, I mean, I don't know, man. I got a few things. I can't really say what's my favorite.
Okay. All right. Now you had some enthusiasm for Duck Duck Goose, so we gon' go on ahead and we gonna push the meter towards Duck Duck Goose, cause
Okay.
we've definitely seen the noise that you made from Duck Duck Goose, and I believe you gained like a different audience with that track. You know what I'm saying? After having songs like Got You in Mind and
Yeah.
I Am
Yeah.
and Philando,
Right.
those songs really spoke to what I would say is like a mental, cerebral type hip hop listener.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where they wanna hear your lyricism.
Right.
But see, when you got in the Duck Duck Goose, you still kept the lyricism, and I felt like at the same time you gave some energy. So that's an energy track.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got to ramp it up because, me personally, man, I'm like a conscience rapper. Like something like you might say like a J. Cole or somebody like that. Shout out to him too, man. No disrespect in that, but it's like sometimes you gotta get at people with their ass in for. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if they want that fire, you give them that fire. You know what I mean? If you want that beat, you get the beat. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. You just kind of gotta be ready to change, but still stay the same. If that make any sense, you know what I mean?
That make a whole lot of sense. One more before we wrap it up.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this town has had, I'm gonna say, a great effect in the last probably 3 weeks since the OnSight Media Group dropped the list.
Oh yeah. Okay.
What I want to hear from you is, how do you think that the list affected artists and how they moving now? Do you think it was positive? And exactly how you think that it helped?
Shit, well, the list just hit niggas on top of the head, real hard. And what it did was it kind of, gave people a reality check, on what's really going on. And giving the spotlight to people who are actually active and, trying to progress in this business, you know what I mean? Yeah, it was a lot of controversy about the list. Now, but the list, it wasn't, based on, people's talent, you know what I mean? Everybody up there, they doing what they do, but that don't mean that those are the best people that was out at this particular time. You know what I mean? But shout out to the people who did make the list. It kind of got people a little more ramped up. Shit, I heard people ain't never spit a bar in their life talking about put me on the track. You feel me? Niggas was on that shit heavy, you dig? Yeah. Shout out to the people who created the list OnSight. You know what I mean? Y'all did y'all homework to figure out, who was deserving to be on that list. Much respect to that. If you didn't make the list, then okay, you didn't. You straight. It's gonna be more lists to make. You know what I mean? But you gotta understand this too. Whatever list you make, it don't make you or break you. You know what I mean? You should not need that affirmation to know who you is and to know who you are and what you're capable of doing. Right. So it's kind of like the underdog.
Right.
You know what I mean? The underdog got a whole lot of fight in him. You dig me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You just gotta let everybody else know. You know what I mean? So.
All right, man. So, hey, listen. I I know you definitely got some new music bubbling.
Yeah.
So this the part where you get to freestyle your segue out.
Oh,
So tell me about what you
jeez.
got coming, and just wrap it up and say bye to everybody.
Okay, so of course you know a lot of y'all probably ain't heard it, but we got Duck Duck Goose. You know, we're gonna drop that. We're gonna get some visuals for that. You gotta say the word out. You can go find those on all platforms. I just dropped another one. Not a 1T. That's kind of old. But I'm going back and we're putting out some older music that ain't nobody really heard at all. You know, it's a lot of different things we got going on. I got Matthew 6:9:13 coming out. I got another track. It's called Money, and that'll be out. So y'all be looking for that. You know what I mean? And just pay attention. I'm gonna be putting it out now. Matter of fact, don't pay attention. I'm gonna get your attention. You know what I mean? I got you. Don't even worry about it, man. It's D.O. M. Dot, man. Please believe it.
Yeah.
Trespass against us, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. Amen.